Shalom. It's your brother Uriah with the GMS Louisiana Saints Camp. Coming back at you with another lesson. Before I jump into this edifying lesson, I face the easiest I'm already doing. Give all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, the Kodash, the water Yahweh Shai, for the gift of his truth and ministry, and we do minister to the saints. The water Yahweh Shai, for the elders and apostles, great millstone, who taught us this truth. They're the real teachers of the Bible. And double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who push this truth throughout the four winds of the earth in these last days, wherever ye are scattered. Shalom, Malcolm, shalom. All right. And the name of this lesson is going to be entitled, "What manner of conversation are we to be in?" Pertaining to 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter. So let's get there. The book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, and verse 11. "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" The book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 11. "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" All right. So as we're coming down to the wire of this man's system, of Esau's system, it's crunch time. What manner of conversation are ye to be in? What kind of person are you when you are not around the Akim? Are you cursing out Edomites? You know, when you buy yourself in stores? Or are you playing both sides of it, look, I'm going to have one foot in with this truth on whenever we go out on the highways and byways, and when I do videos, but the other half of his foot is ready to jump off to some carnal shit, man. What are you talking about? Nobody in the camp, especially over here at Great Millstone, because we are not niggas over here. We are a special group of hopefully elect brothers. And to water Yahweh Shai for allowing me the chance to be the blessed hope of salvation, to be around these brothers, man. It is truly a blessing to be around, of being around like-minded brothers. What conversation are you supposed to be in? Supposed to be talking about the scriptures, prophecy, the kingdom to come. But it's supposed to be talking about Revelation. Let me get it. But it's supposed to be talking about this right here. Revelation 21 and 1. "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth." Supposed to be talking about that, man. What would this kingdom be like? Yahweh Shai been preparing a kingdom for us for over 2,000 years. We're supposed to be thinking in that mindset, visualizing it. Even when especially when you're not around the Akim. Because even amongst ourselves, we get around each other. We talk about the kingdom so much. Well, hell, let's get in the scriptures. And we go right, pertaining to what I'm reading right now. "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth." It's a whole new rulership. It's what you're supposed to be talking about amongst yourselves, with the brothers, and when you're not around. A new heaven, being a rulership. What whooping on Esau's ass is what that's gonna be like? Having so many women around you, being able to go to this galaxy. The Most High Yahweh Shai said He spread out the clouds of the earth, man, to where you can't search it out, man. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna be going way. Brothers gonna be driving. Look, brothers coming back on their chariot saying, "Look, this is where I went. Well, give me the keys of your chariot. Let me go ride over there and see what it's like." And you jump in your chariot. Automatic, your mind just makes the chariot go this way. That's what kind of conversation you're supposed to be in, man. I'm talking about and visualizing this, meditating on this. "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth." Lord willing, we're part of his number. We're going to be, his scripture pertaining to us. What the Apostle John saw. For the first heaven and the first earth will pass away. Like it just said in 2 Peter. All these things are going to be dissolved. They're going to be destroyed, melted, passed away. This heaven right here, Esau's kingdom, is going to be done away with. So what are you supposed to be talking about? The book of Sirach, chapter 30. Chapter 39 and verse 1. Read verse 1 and I'm going to stop. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, give your mind and your spirit to the laws and commandments of Yahweh while Yahweh shot. You know, dwelling on these scriptures, man. Even the elders themselves of Great Millstone say, look, even you got to step away from the scriptures, you know, and take your break and just meditate on this. When you ride in your car, when you're by yourself, you know, even when you're around the brothers, you know, dwelling on these scriptures. You know, our elders down here over our camps in GMS, Louisiana, hit us with hard-hitting scriptures that have Jake, you know, while they having a holy conversation, you over there meditating on what the brother just said. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied, this is your occupation right here, your job, like I did a video, as much as you do your work for Esau, do 10 times as much as work for Yahweh while Yahweh shot. And now you're seeing brothers in Great Millstone go out on the camps more and more throughout the week, putting up more videos. Man, I'd be so fucking happy to see GMS, the headline, I got the iPhone, the headline of GMS Chicago, GMS Atlanta, GMS Dallas, GMS Louisiana Saints. Pop up on the top of my phone, man. You know? Brothers in the camps, man. Got certain brothers' pages. Love seeing the brothers get it in. Love watching the elders and apostles of Great Millstone more so over. They are occupied. That's why. And it's occupied in the meditation thereof. Meditating on these scriptures, man. And being once you meditate, what the scripture got it written, man, what's in a man's heart comes out of his mouth. So if you meditate on the scriptures and you dwelling on them and visualizing it and seeing a new heaven and a new earth, that's what's gonna come out of your mouth. That's a holy conversation. And it's a blessing to have this 100% truth. Being in GMS. That's why I say the water Yahweh shot for the elders and apostles. Because they have been given the spirit of truth from Yahweh shot. So you take this as a gift and you meditate on it deeply. Not to be running around here, you know, boasting and bragging and everything like that. You know, you boasting, you bragging how about Shemal shot, but you get your ass back to work. And when you get your ass back to work, what are you doing? You're being occupied. Okay? So it says, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. We are occupied in prophecies over here at Great Millstone. From the mark of the beast to World War III, Jacob's trouble, martial law, the FEMA camps, concentration camps. The list goes on and on. All the way down, leading up to the return of the Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah himself. The glorious appearing. Alright, so let me hold that. Let me get the book of Colossians. The book of Colossians, I'm going to read a few scriptures out of that. Alright, the book of Colossians, I'm going to start at verse Colossians 3. I'm going to start at, there's a lot of heat in here. Colossians 3. Alright. Damn, boy, I can read from the top, but I don't want to take too much time. Colossians 3, I'm going to start at 4. Alright. When Hamashiach, who is our life, talking to the elect, alright, is hid with Hamashiach in Yahweh. Salaki. Colossians 3 and 4. When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. And I just said that. From all the prophecies, from the RFID, radio frequency identification chip, leading up to the return of the Hamashiach, his second coming, we are occupied in this prophecy, waiting to see the glorious appearing of him, to be joint heirs with him. That's being in holy conversation, man, in meditation, in godliness, being in a like-minded power, having a ruling class mentality, not fucking with these garbage ass nigga women out here, man, who don't even wash their feet, got ugly ass feet. And you gotta get you a top-notch. I'm gonna go ahead and say you gotta get you a top-notch Edomite in Esau's kingdom. So we are potential kings and priests, having a ruling class mindset in these latter days, setting the stage for when we get into the kingdom. We're gonna be in the twinkling of an eye change. You got to have that mindset right now. This is what Yahweh Shai is saying. To have that mindset right now. He wants to prepare you and train you for what's to come, for the new heavens and the new earth to come. To where we're not going to have to train ourselves. The laws, the spirit of Yahweh through Yahweh Shai is going to be already upon us, man. All right. So Colossians 3 and verse 4 again. When Hamashiach, who is our life, shall appear on his chariot, every eye is going to see him, then shall ye, the hopefully elect, also appear with him in glory. Lord willing, this happen. To the hope, to the sincere, to the brothers who on fire and really want the kingdom, and not the ones who lackadaisical and slothful in this truth, man. And having unholy conversations. Verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are on the earth: fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil, concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. Verse 6. For which things seek the wrath of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai cometh on the children of disobedience. And it's coming to the 2/3 who are not holy, who have bullshit holy conversations. We won't be around jakes, man. We won't be around, I don't even go around 2/3 niggas, man. You know, when I'm at work, you got to deal with that shit. They like to talk about sports all day, and you ever get off in the sports, but this truth never comes out at the work facility. Never comes out, because that can lead to you getting fired and blackballed from your job. Even when you leave work and you come out here, you don't deal with 2/3. You be locked in with the brotherhood. That's why we cherish the brotherhood while we have it. While it's available. Cherish the internet while it's available, the unicorn. Be occupied in prophecy. That's how you avoid Yahweh Shai's wrath, man. All right? Fornication and, spiritual fornication against the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Disobedience to their parents. And our people fall victim to that. Verse 7. In the which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them. But now, and yes, that's true. We did walk in those ways. We did walk in those ways. But his brothers was off into all kind of madness in the streets. Want to be a damn porn star or a ball player or a rap star and all that shit. Doing all kind of spiritual fornication. Idolatry, Yeah. What did it say? Colossians 3 and verse 7. In the which ye also walked sometime. Yes, we did. We walked sometime in there. When ye lived in them. Watch this. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. which headlines the topic of the video. Put off all that. What does it say? But now, being that we are renewed, Romans 12:2, transformed from the old to new, being washed with this word renews you through the Spirit. But now ye also put off all these. What are these? Anger. The Bible says be angry but don't sin. Wrath, because wrath is not a part of our thing. This is our wrath, bringing out these scriptures spiritually. Okay? Malice, blasphemy, and we know what those are. Filthy communication out of your mouth. That's it right there. We are to be in holy conversation, communication. Put off all those things. Okay? Verse 9. Lie not to one another. And we talk about that amongst the brotherhood, man. Don't never lie to a brother. It's talking about the brotherhood. Okay? Seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. Beautiful. Calm. Read that again. Colossians 3:9. Lie not to one another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds. I mean, you're not going to lie to each other. Once you're a renewed mind through his Spirit, everything comes out truthful. You know? Because you on beam, you on high beam, we on high beam, the center stage right now. Yahweh Shah watching every single one of us. More so you think the elders and apostles GMS watching your ass and the elders in the camp watching you. the 10 times eyes best brighter than the sun spoken of in Sirach is heavy out here. Beholding all the ways of men. You don't never lie to another brother, man. It's telling you this in the scripture. Verse 10. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Being renewed, represent him. Being Hamashiach like. You know, not trying to be like fucking Michael Jordan or LeBron James or Kodak Black or no shit like that. Being like our great and terrible king. You know, Yahweh Shai, you got the hope, got King David and the hope for the elect, man. You can't get on in Yahweh while Yahweh can't be like it said in verse 4, being appeared with him. How you gonna want to be in that? You gotta be on it, you gotta be like that in spirit. You're gonna be joined as with him, you got to be like your big brother. Right now. Yahweh Shai not looking for no lukewarm, fake ass, or off in the world, you know, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Or I'm a weekend soldier on the block for Yahweh Shai, and through the week, I'm off into idolatry, having filthy communication coming out of my mouth. Colossians 3, let's read it again, in verse 10. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge. This is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which shall be the stability of thy times, that we are fast approaching. And we're seeing the birth pains and plagues come upon this pestilence, come upon this earth right now. Because all this shit is going to be dissolved. This world right now is behind us right now as I make this video. The elders been making videos, man. This world, America's destroyed already. So we should already be looking for, having a vision of looking for new heavens and new earth. And I'm going to get that precept. Colossians 3:10. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. After the tall, dark-skinned, so-called Negro, Yahweh Shai, the great, terrible king. Our great, terrible king. Because you 2/3, the idolatry that it's talking about is Caesarea Borgia, Serapis Christo. Or crispy, like Elder Pastor Hart said. And we put that image out there, which makes it seem this is what he would look like. Not saying we don't worship an image. This is what he would look like. We put on the image of Yahweh Shai spiritually. But only the hopefully ladies gonna understand what I just said. They don't understand what I just said, man. All right, 2 Peter 3, and I had read 11 as the opening topic of the headline of the lesson. Verse 12, 2 Peter 3 and 12. Looking for and hasten. Hasten means eagerly waiting. Hasten, we hasten the day. Eagerly anticipating his return. The day of the Lord is great, with wrath and fierce anger, poured out through the RFID microchip, which is soon to be implemented, which we are patiently waiting for. And we're going to push this prophecy as Yahweh Bashim Yahushua speed these days and we speed these prophecies up. There's so many prophecies happening that you cannot keep up with them. Looking for and hasten unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall be dissolved. America will be destroyed. And the elements shall melt. That's that word again. And that word running rapid over here, Great Millstone, melt. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat from the ICBM nuclear warhead missiles. Verse 13. Nevertheless, we, the hopefully elect, according to his promise, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's promise, and I can get that in Hebrews 6 and 10, look for new heavens. What? Look for new heavens. With the visualizing this, seeing it. Revelation 21st chapter, verse 1. Looking for new heavens and new earth. Seeing it, man. When you read Revelation 21, you got to read it with vision. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's what you're supposed to be talking about right now, man. Looking for new heavens and new earth. Talking about it through your spiritual, righteous conversation. Okay? So with that, I'm going to close out with the video. Hope it's been edifying. We are to be having holy conversations, because you know this place is finna go down. It's going down spiritually right now. And the Most High Yahweh through Yahweh Shai is finna make it physical. Yahweh is finna get physical through Yahweh Shai and the holy angels. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makakodash, the Wada Yahweh Shai for this truth and ministry, and we minister to the saints. And double honor to those in the apostle Great Millstone who taught us this truth, who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who push this truth throughout the four winds of the earth. They are in holy conversation in these last days, wherever ye are scattered. Shalom, Maka. Shalom. Until the next time.